Good morning. Yesterday, Michael spoke about Esther chapter 5 from verse 1 to verse 3, and he titled it The Courage and Hope. I'm going to read. On the third day of the fast, Esther put on her royal robes and stood in the royal or inner court of the king's palace opposite his throne room. The king was sitting on his throne facing the main entrance of the palace. And when the king saw Esther the queen standing in the court, she obtained favor in his sight, and he held out to her the golden scepter that was in his hand. So Esther drew near and touched the tip of the scepter. Then the king said to her, "What will you have, Queen Esther? What is your request? It shall be given you, even to the half of the kingdom." So Michael talked about women who fight for what is right. And he was celebrating women for letting God work through them. We also just want to honor the lady that has lost her life in this week for fighting for what is right. We are continuing with the topic of finding our identity in Christ, and the whole question about identity and gender. In so many cultures, women are not celebrated. They are seen as secondary or just an essential tool for a means, but not necessarily as a person who God created. Esther has been prepared by Mordecai, her uncle. As she was an orphan, she grew up with Mordecai, and God used her to intercede for her people who was about to be extinguished. She saved a whole nation by her intercession. And how did she do it? She stood up in a time when it was necessary. And the topic can be for such a time as this. That is Esther's motto. I was born for a time such as this. Women are supportive, but women are also, according to what God said in Genesis, He said, I will make Adam a helper. And that actually can also be translated as a warrior. Every person has a specific place, and God decides that place. God created us equal. So have courage today.